Okay, I'm back. All right. All right. We are back. Hopefully it didn't go off for some sort of reason. Hopefully they didn't shut me down for showing crewels. All right, and vases. All right, we got 8 people back in here. Hello. Welcome back, guys. Hopefully I didn't get shut down for what I'm showing. I can't imagine I would, but you never know. Hello. Yes, okay, so these are crewels, and these are made with yarn. So all of this is yarn work. See, all of this is done with yarn and stitches. It's not cross stitch, it's crewel work. So some of these are 3D. Isn't that so cute? So these were all vintage, made by people's grandmas, moms. Aren't those so pretty? So pretty. So these are vintage crewels that I have collected. All right, and even look at all of this work. Look at all of that. It might have been my internet coming in and out of the casita that shut it down. But look at the shading. Look at all of the shading. That's dark green in there, and that's darker gray. So all of this is yarn. Look at the expert shading. Look at this shading. Can you imagine if I would have tried to make this, it would look like a mess. Isn't that gorgeous? That is just stunning. That is just stunning to think that all of that is done with different color yarn. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Look at the shading, Aspen. Look at the shading work with yarn. The expert shading. You got that one this morning at a garage sale. Yes. Yes. Okay, so Dale, I would, you know, if you can take it out of the frame, then you can wash these. You can wash them with Woolite and let them dry and then put them back into a frame. Or you can try to spray it with Febreze. You can put it outside to air out. You can put a fan on it. You can spray it maybe with some water and some white vinegar or Febreze or something like that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I love it. And look, guys, this is all yarn. Can you believe the workmanship that went into this? And Dee, okay, speaking of Dee, look what she made me, guys. Dee made me this. Dee created this for me. Look at it. Isn't it so gorgeous? And these are 3D little flowers. Dee made this for me, guys. This is a one-of-a-kind crewel that Dee made for me of my vases. All right, so let's go look at the vases. Okay, so we went over here. These are the bittersweet vases that I was telling you guys about before my live stopped. So those are the bittersweets. The orange is bittersweet. And then this is the lilac. They only made this lilac 1 year. I think it was 1961, if I'm not mistaken, but my memory is not what it used to be, and I can't remember anything these days. But 1 year they made this purple lilac color, and this is made by the same company that makes these. So this is an orange recipe, and this is a lilac recipe. Oh, okay. Yes. Tanya, hello. Viking. Okay, some of them are Viking. So this one right here is Viking, Tanya. This one is a Viking vase. Most of these are L.E. Smith. And I will sort of try to point out the Viking ones. Oh, there's a little squirrel running out there. Look at that. This is the queen right here. This is the queen that we went to Canada to purchase. Now, she was found at a Washington thrift store. Super cheap. So all of my Washington friends If you see this color right here, see how this is sort of one colorway, but this one is sort of two colorways with this creamy, milky aqua. These are super valuable. So if you ever see any, shoot me a pic. See how it's different than this one? This one's the most sought after color there is right here. Isn't that so beautiful? This is opalescent, mint opalescent or seafoam opalescent. We drove to Canada to purchase her. We drove to Oregon to pick up this one. Oregon to pick up this one. Gosh, I can't remember now. I think this one came from Georgia. It's been so long since I've identified my vases, guys. This one came from Florida. We drove to West Virginia to pick up this one right here. We picked up this one in Las Vegas. We got this one in Las Vegas. Okay, so going down. Hello, Daphne. How are you? Okay, this one right here we bought in Chicago, Illinois. This clear one here, this doesn't have any ridges on it, smoothie. Isn't that gorgeous? And that is huge, guys. My hand is here. Look how huge that is. That is a huge, huge big vase. Okay, this one right here we bought in Palm Springs when we took the girls to Coachella. This one right here. This one right here, I drove to Las Vegas to pick this one up. This one's from California. And then this one right here was left on the side of the street in California. We bought it for around $200 and we drove to California to pick that one up. Aren't these gorgeous? All right, so Arizona, we purchased this one in Arizona. No, wait, we bought this one in Arizona. We bought this one in Arizona. These two come from Arizona. And then, let's see. No, am I mistaken? I'm mistaken. This one for sure is in Arizona. That one came from Arizona. This one came from Massachusetts. This one's from Massachusetts. We got two in Arizona. I know this one comes from Arizona and one other one. I'm losing my memory, guys. This one came from Massachusetts. We went to Brimfield, Massachusetts to purchase this one at Brimfield. Anybody from Massachusetts in here has been to Brimfield? So we got that one in Massachusetts. That's a smoothie. Georgia is your state. Awesome. Yeah, so I just dust them. Yeah, and then Ginger from the Eclectic Green Witch made me these guys because she said you need these to sparkle next to your vases. So she sent me those. All right, these we bought 2 boxes like chock full of these vases. That's why there's so many of them here. And then look at this, guys. Oh my gosh, this is like, and I seen my dream. I think my husband unplugged it. My husband unplugged it for some reason. He must have unplugged my lamp. All right, so isn't this gorgeous? This is a Hollywood Regency lamp, and I wanted a tall one that's like Lily of the Valley petals, table one, and I saw one on Facebook Marketplace in Las Vegas for a good price, and I just thought, nah, I don't want to drive to Las Vegas. Now I kick myself. I could have had my dream one that I wanted at a good price, but I was in the mood. You know when you get into those moods where you're like, I don't really need it. I don't really need it. Where would I put it? Now I wish I would have gone and put it. Okay, so these are Fenton. This is a different glass company. So this is Fenton, and my husband actually bought me one of these in Colorado when he was going through Colorado on his trip back to Maine. And then this one right here comes from Oregon also, and this is a Westmoreland. This one here is Westmoreland Glass Company. And see, look at all the different swirls and stripes. Isn't that gorgeous? All right, and let's see. This is a Viking here. And there's some Vikings in here. This is called a dragon's tooth. So we have this colored one, that's a dragon tooth, and we have this purple one that's a dragon tooth, and then we have a dragon tooth that we bought in Arizona. This one is a dragon tooth in the amber color. Westmoreland, yes, yep, this is Westmoreland slag glass, yep, so this is my slag glass. I think this is the only slag glass that I have in Westmoreland. We paid about $100 for this one. And this one we found in Oregon. And then, let's see, I have some tall ones back there. This is another L.E. Smith Mint Opalescent one. This one right here we found in Maine. This one is a satin finish, so it has this satin smoky finish to it. It's coated, and we bought this one in Mechanic Falls, Maine. And I want to say, oh gosh, how much did this cost? I don't know, maybe $25, I think. But aren't these cute? I have a couple imports just because I thought they were cute, and I love these little tops. This one is from New York. This green one is from New York. We have several here from New York. This one we bought in Colorado. This one, my husband, I think he found that one. I think he bought that one recently. My husband bought that one. My husband loves to buy this glass too. All right, here's a Viking. This is a Viking drape. This design right here is a drape. We got that one, I believe, in Arizona. We bought this one right here back in Maine, and then two of these back here are from Maine. They're my first vases that I bought. This one right back here, this pointy one, we bought that here in Utah. Only a few vases we've ever found in Utah, and that is one of them. And then I have these little mushrooms and little snails that are so cute. These are Blanco. I got these in New York. And then look, guys, this is me. This is me on my little pony. Doesn't that look like Sophie? This looks exactly like Sophie when she was younger. You could not tell us apart when we were younger. And then this is my mom. This is my mom and me. We started collecting in 2021, I believe. And then I have birds. I have some birds here. And then these are my black ones and genie bottles here. And then I have owls. And then I have some carnival glass that I love too. Carnival glass is so pretty. It's underrated. It's so pretty. It's very underrated, but look at all the cool colors. I just love it in the sun, especially when you put it next to the reds and oranges. It's just so gorgeous. I love the carnival glass. Okay, so I'm trying to not spin you around really quick. All right, so let's go over here. And then I have two of these panthers. I bought these panthers in Ohio, and they were under $35 each. And these are the large ones. They're not the small panthers. They're the big panthers. And they're just so cool. So cool. And then my husband found these little cats, vintage cats. Those are so cute. Love those. Okay, so let's see. All right, so these are the big vases, the big ones. So beautiful. These are the lilacs. So beautiful. And then over here, I love the carnival glass. It's very underrated. And then I have some more things that I love to collect over here. So I have some Mary Mushroom up here, and I can't remember what this guy's called, but this one is 4 sections. So when you lift off this lid, there's 4 canisters here. And then I love these Pyrex with the mushroom. So cute. And then these little guys are so cute. I love these. Uranium. I do have a few uranium, mainly from my husband's grandmother. She left, but we don't have a ton of uranium. But the pieces that we do have are in Maine. I don't think I have any here. We brought a few pieces back, and my daughter Lily has them. I have some Catherine Home bowls here, and some. I love these little Pyrexes. The little teeny ones are the ones that I like. These little teeny ones. My best friend from Maine sent me this one. And then there's a Catherine Home bowl under there. And I only buy them when they're cheap. These probably need a dusting here. Yes, from your grandmother. All right, so let me take you into my bedroom and I will show you. Oh, let me show you the new plant that I got. This is the new plant that I got, one of the new plants. Isn't he beautiful? So he's sitting here just to make sure he doesn't have anything on him. And then I might move him to the living room, to that black thing in the middle. Isn't he so pretty? He's been sprayed with neem oil too. Okay, so let's take you into my bedroom. Oh, let me show you some pictures. That's Sophie. And remember I talked about the Justin Bieber concert? This is them going to the Justin Bieber concert. Oh, they were so cute. And this is one of our trips to Vegas when they were little. New York, one of our trips to New York. That's at the Rockefeller Center. So cute. That's them at the Disney. Okay, so let's see. Look at my piles of yarn. Okay, so this is the yarn that I bought yesterday. That is my 2 boxes of yarn. All right, so here's my white vases. These are the milk glass. And my husband just purchased this one, and he surprised me with it. So that's the one that he bought to surprise me. So those are my whites. And this is milk glass. So pretty. I love the tops. The tops are so pretty. Look how gorgeous these tops are. I just love them. All right, and then I have some other crewels here. So these are some crewels. This one we bought in Des Moines, Iowa. This one is from Maine here. Look at the coils. We bought this one in Maine. This one looks like a Van Gogh painting. This one right here is from Maine. This is Dee's watermelon bag that I am making. I've just got to wait for the D rings. I ordered them to come in. So once they come in, I will make the strap. But this is a pattern from D, guys. And then these are some more crewels. And then this is my new computer that I keep talking about, if you haven't seen. And then this is the little, remember I told you the other day that I bought some cute pens and pencils and a little container to put it in. That's what I put it in. And that's another little crewel my best friend sent me. All right, so that's enough of the home tour. Let's go back to the casita and get back to crocheting. So look at this gorgeous hallway. This is where I keep my crewels, most of my crewels. And then this is my cotton yarn hutch that I tell you about. That's all of my sort of overflow yarn there. But I love these crewels. I love the milk glass. Yeah, the tops are so pretty. This one is my favorite one right here. This is the Verdant Garden. This is extremely rare. This one is hard to find. So if you ever see this out in the wild, get it. And we have this one up here, so cute. There's so many that are just so cute. Thank you, Salem. And I love this one with all of the plants. So cute. All right, let me shut off the lights. Let me shut off all the lights. That's my pile of candy that Sophie brought me. Okay, guys. Let's go back out to the casita. Oh, I got a package. Awesome. Okay, I don't see the hummingbird. It's not out here right now. All right, so for those of you who haven't seen my craft room, let me give you a tour. It's a good time to tour. So Donna from Calico Hippie Designs made this for me. This is me. Didn't she do an amazing job? That is me, guys. I know, I love that one with the ladder, so cute. So these right here are vintage too. So these are wicker trivets that I love to collect if the price is right, and I love to put them on the wall. And then this is my daughter's chair. This is an Afghan I made for the kids years ago, probably back in the 90s. But it's not one of the willow square ones that I did. All right, and then, all right, so this is where I sit. This is my little table. That's my light to light up everything because it's still so dark in here, it seems. So I put that there so to light up my background here. This is my yarn wall. This is a pattern from Donna, Calico Hippie Designs pattern. These cute. This is my stitch markers, my mystery scoop stitch markers. These two chickens are from D. This tapestry was made by Aspen. And then this was made by Gladys. Gladys, are you here this morning? All right, so I'm gonna put you back on the stand here. Donna made this Yip Yip. This is from a lady in the UK, and I'm not gonna say her name wrong, but I can't remember her name off the top of my head right now. I tell you, my Gladys is here. My memory. Let me turn you guys around. Okay, did you enjoy that little home tour? Did you enjoy the home tour? Sometimes when I do my live for glass on TikTok, I will get over 300 people in there looking at my glass, but it's all like people that are sort of interested in glass, and I know you guys are not interested. So thank you for going on a little house tour with me. Let me plug in my charger here. Thank you. Okay, now I gotta get back to crocheting. Isn't my house colorful? It's very colorful. Very, very colorful. Thank you, Calico. All right, I gotta get my hand moving. My hand is still so stiff. It's not so much sore anymore. It's still very, very stiff. I'm trying to get it moving. It seems to get extremely stiff in the morning, and then the more I move it, it gets better throughout the day, but it's still so, let me move my disco ball here so it's not, I got a spot on my face. Lacey, hello Lacey. Lacey just left the sweetest, Lacey leaves such wonderful reviews for me. Lacey, you're the one that left the review, right? Of the green top. Lacey leaves such wonderful reviews, and so do all of you. You guys have been leaving such sweet reviews, so I love it when you guys leave a review. Anybody that sells on Etsy, you know that you might get half of the people that purchase something from you to leave a review. So for those of you who have purchased a finished product from me and you love it, please leave a review. Or if you purchase a pattern and you made the pattern and you love the pattern, please leave a review. And you can leave more than one review, just to let people know I bought the pattern, I made the pattern. If you thought it was easy to follow and you like the pattern, whatever. So don't forget to leave reviews, guys. If you purchase something from me, whether it's a product or a pattern, if you love it, leave a review, and that will help. Dee, your home is a reflection of you, joyful and bright and cheerful. I think so too. Thank you, Dee. Yeah, I just want my home to be colorful and filled with the things that I love. Now, is it child friendly or pet friendly? No. So there's no kids and no pets allowed in my home. And if I ever, have any grandchildren, they will have to just play outside. No, I'm kidding. I don't know what I'm gonna do then because they won't be allowed to like touch the vases. But I'm not gonna to fix my house until I'll wait until I hit that problem before I fix it. I think you have a good memory. You memorized all of the pattern stitches. I know. Yeah, but Layla, I used to be able to tell you where I got every single one of those vases from, and now I'm like starting to forget. My memory, I'm not remembering where I got every single vase from, and I used to remember like probably almost half of those vases where I got them, when I got them. I know my husband bought me one of those Benton, the purple ones with the little dots. He bought me one of those in Colorado on his way through to Maine. He sent me pictures and he's like, I think we should get this. And I'm like, okay. Hello. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Monique. I try. I've been putting some argan oil in my hair because I've noticed that my hair is thinning the more I'm putting it up in this bun. My hair is like thinning out. So if it looks a little greasy, it's because I got some oil in there to try to help it grow. But I cannot deal with my hair being down around my neck. It makes me so hot. And then I cannot think. It's like when you're trying to think and drive and the music is too loud, you have to turn down the music to be able to think straight to drive. That's how I feel with long hair. When I have my hair down, I can't think straight. I don't know what it is, but it makes me not be able to think. So I have to have my hair up to be able to not be overheated and to be in like a fog. So it has to be up. And then I know that it is, oops, I'm not doing that one right now. And then I know that it's pulling my hair out and thinning my hair, but the only option is to get shorter hair, and I don't want to get short hair. Is anybody else in that situation? I think the next time I go to get my hair done though, I think I'm gonna get shoulder length and have them take off maybe this much. Every summer I sort of go shoulder length and then it just grows like crazy, but then it grows a lot, but then it's breaking right here. 2 different colors of yarn to make your shrug. Hope to start it. Oh, nice. Awesome. Thank you, Vonda. Yes, I know, I do. I do, Janet. And he is in Maine. Hello. Hello from Newark, New Jersey. Hello, Rosie. How are you? Rosie, what are you working on? Are you a crocheter? Are you crocheting or are you just here for the fun? You don't have to be a crocheter to watch the live, guys. If there's anybody here that does not crochet, leave an emoji so we can know that there are just people here that just want to pop in and have fun. And it's so pretty. I can see those flowers from here and it's like such a big pop of color, but I have not seen the hummingbird out there today. I usually see him and I'm not seeing him around his flowers or anything. So I hope he's okay. Uh-huh. Yes, last week. Yeah. Yeah. Is it Tanya, right? Is Tanya? Yeah. My hair, I think my hair is like maybe down to like the top of my sleeve here. I think it's maybe around this length right now. And I'm going to get it chopped off maybe to here. I'm going to have them take off like that much just because it makes me hot. It makes me very hot. And I don't have time to like restyle it every day. And I sweat so bad at night. Now, last night they had another scheduled power outage last night. So we did not have power from 11 o'clock to I think 5 o'clock in the morning last night. And it was so hot. I was so sweating all night long because there was no AC and no fan on. And then I got up this morning and my hair was the biggest mess because I was sweating. And I have naturally curly hair, so it looked really bad. Where is the little hummingbird? I have not seen him at all this morning. And I bought that plant for him. I thought he'd be so excited. Hello from Virginia. Thank you, Lisa D. Here for the fun. Hey, Rosie, welcome in. You just missed the house tour. Did you miss the house tour? I took you all in my house. Man, you're making me feel, yes. Okay, I read that. Okay, so I've got finally, okay, I read that after my market this weekend. Nice. Lisa D from Virginia. How is your weather in Virginia? Is it warming up? We are warming up here in the Southwest. So our temperatures are running. My thermometer that I have in the back said 97. So I have a like a monitor inside that I have a little thing that sits out back and it gives me the temperature, and it said it was 97 yesterday. It is starting to get hot. That's why I like it in the AC. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, yeah, the kits, yeah, I would get frustrated with a kit. So Monique, don't try the kits. The kits are usually so difficult. 81 today, yeah, it's getting warm, guys. So Monique, I have two videos. I have one video for tips and tricks for new beginners, for crocheters on my channel, and then I have two videos that are how to crochet. So I go over all the beginning stitches from putting the yarn on your hook, doing a slip knot, magic circle, single crochet, double crochet, half double crochet, how to cast off, all of that. So in your ends, I have two videos on how to crochet. And then I have a video on all the tips, tricks, advice for beginner crocheters. Everything from what to buy, what projects to buy, how to find a project to do, what to look for when you go to the store, what hooks to buy, the difference between an inline and a tapered hook, cotton yarn, acrylic yarn, what yarn to buy, how to read a yarn label, tips and tricks for beginners. So please go watch my two how to crochet stitches, beginner stitches videos, and the ones that are 50 tips and tricks for beginner crocheters. That'll give you a lot of advice to look for. And I would never buy a kit. A kit I would say a kit is going to be too intimidating and too hard. The best thing to do is to watch YouTube tutorials. So scroll through YouTube, just search beginner crochet tutorials and find something easy. Like I have an easy tutorial how to make hair scrunchies. I show you how to make hair scrunchies in one tutorial. I have a tutorial for making dishcloths, these cotton dishcloths. Simple projects like this are going to be where you want to start. So find a nice beginner-friendly tutorial on YouTube, and then usually tutorials will tell you what yarn they're using and what hook size to get, because you can't just go and buy any yarn and any hook. The hook and the yarn have to go together to make the project. It's all like recipes, like if you're cooking. If you're gonna make brownies, you can't just go to the grocery store and buy anything. You gotta buy exactly what you need to make the brownies, and you gotta make the right measurements, that's the hook size. So you gotta buy the right yarn and the right hook to make the right project. And so try that. Look for my beginner videos, they might help you. All right, guys, so it is after 12 o'clock. I have been on for over an hour. I hope you guys have enjoyed the live today. I took you in my house. I gave you a house tour and a tour of my glass. We didn't do much crocheting, but I didn't get much done on this virus shawl today, but thank you guys for watching. Yes, and so everybody have a great day. It is Thursday. So I will not see you again on YouTube until next Tuesday for my next live. So Tuesdays and Thursdays at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when I do my lives. And if you missed today's live and you're rewatching this, please leave a comment that you're rewatching it. I love to see that. And if you go and watch any of my other videos on my channel, make sure you hit the heart button, the like button, or whatever it is, and leave a comment or two. And have a great weekend, everybody. Have a super weekend. Bye, Tanya. Bye, Dee. Bye, Donna. Bye, everybody. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week. Bye, guys. Thanks for